call the beginning, I was an action junkie, and I was really involved in throwing myself into things.
Did you hear our preparation for this conversation with you just now before you came up here? Because we don't want you to be an action junkie, but we want you to be a physical junkie.
Exactly.
We want you to be addicted to your physicality. We want you to want the evidence of your spirituality to show up through your physicality.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And then I took a step back because it didn't go as far as I wanted it to go. So
well,
I became
you started out with a little bit of a flawed premise because you were talking about the motivation. And motivation is negative stuff driving you forward, where inspiration is who you really are calling you forward. So there was a little understanding curve.
Touche.
Yeah.
And the motivation was to create. The inspiration was to create. And then I became a more deliberate thinker of how I was going to create.
Did you take pleasure from your thoughts?
Absolutely.
So much pleasure from your thoughts that you could almost just bliss out on thinking. But the problem with that is those thoughts are going to turn to things.
They're going to turn to things.
Because you live in a physical world.
And the more that I've discovered and entertained this idea of creation, I've resigned to accepting the contrast.
That's what we were reaching for. That's everything that we were saying just now before you came up here. We want you to resign yourself to the inevitability of your success.
And I've misappropriated the thinking and the action.
You were calibrating. You weren't misappropriating, you were calibrating.
In terms of, I thought I was supposed to be doing step 2.
We know. We know.
And the action was in step 1.
And do you know what words we've found that speak to that in a really easy to integrate and teach way? We've been saying, feel the awesome power of non-resisted thought.
Yes.
Because that's what your inner being feels. Feel the awesome power of non-resisted thought. And then we tweaked it just a little bit. Feel the awesome pleasure of non-resisted thought. Because you are not the one that gathers the power and then throws it over there to make things happen.
So the action and the thought now are this relationship with source and taking the pleasure in being an inspired translator of thought, or being fully within my body as I run or take part in activity, instead of using those to manually manipulate reality to think I need to construct it myself.
See, that's the difference that Esther discovered too. It's the difference between seeing herself as getting out into the next segment and making it be the way she needs it to be in order for it to be the way she wants it to be, and accomplishing the vibrational shift in herself and the law of attraction, then bringing to that shifted self those things.
Absolutely.
She likes the picture of women.
Guys, before I continue playing this video, please go share this link in any chat that you're in. Share it with your friends, your family, whoever it is that you think might benefit from this call. I have a super amazing special guest on this call who's taking the time out of his busy day to be on here sharing some important value. And I want us to be as committed to him as he is being to us tonight. So please go share this with everybody. Let's get these numbers up. Let's go.
Of Oz, and you remember the good witch that came in a bubble?
Mm-hmm.
So Esther likes that picture of herself in that bubble. She's wearing a different dress.
I would be too.
And moving out into the world is that powerful point of attraction. Yeah. Do you know you've got it? Do you know that you've got it? Yeah.
And in it, I have a vision for self. I am a powerful attractor of clarity, a facilitator.
Every word
of
you're
clarity.
saying is so on point. Every word you're saying is so on point.
My life is going really well. And as I still have that vision, a question is, I'm deliberating between how I focus and calibrate in that step 3, step 4, step 5 space of, do I focus on the integrity and the feeling of the vision that I have?
If it feels really good.
I can go into specifics deeply on that.
Go into as many specifics as you can go into while it really feels good, because the feeling good is the operative word.
And
if you go too far, it won't feel so good, so then back off. Because if you go too far, you're introducing resistance by specifics that you haven't worked the bugs out of yet.
And I can feel that.
Yeah.
And it's like being the observer, like the role that I have now, that I understand that step one created it, is to be the observer of self as I move in the world and feel the wobbles and ask myself, am I willing to clean that up or just go in a different direction?
And even enjoy the wobble a little bit.
Absolutely.
Which leads us to something that you already know, but it's a nice way to punctuate this closing today, which you have done magnificently. We don't need to add anything more to it. Step one is life causes you to ask for more. So you didn't have to do that, did you? That was pre-paved before you even got into this physical body. You said, I'll go into an environment that will elicit from me personal decisions that are unique to me. Can't stop that from happening. It's just happening. And then step two happened, not your work, as you came to understand fully. Step two is source and the law of attraction responded to your vibrational requests and began gathering and have gathered the cooperative components. And then step three, that's when you get a little actualized and a little deliberate. That's when you care about how you feel and you begin
I know you guys are getting value from Abraham as usual, but I'm just going to say it here again before we get started. Please go and share this link. I know we're live on YouTube, so shout out to everyone who's on YouTube. We're about to go live on IG, but we have a super special guest here tonight, guys, who is coming out here to share his knowledge and his time with us. So let's give him the same respect and let's get these numbers up. Share this with your friends, your family. This is an open call. Let's get ready to get woke, get some personal development in for the day. Share this link with your teams, your chats, everywhere that you can possibly share the link. Let's get it.
Pouring your thoughts deliberately, as we've talked about all day here, to what feels best. And then step four happens, which is just the natural inclination to do that always. You're just such a master at that. You're just so hooked on feeling good and so trusting of the process that your angst is gone and your eagerness is dominant. And so now you're just reaching for good feeling thoughts, and they come so easily that you've mastered it. You've mastered step three, which is what step four is. And then our favorite of all. Now,
let's go,
There are
guys.
two types of lizard or reptilian.
you are in your mastery, exploring the world and discovering things that you don't want. And they're not bothering you one bit, because in your knowledge and mastery, you know you need not choose one thing that you do not want. You understand the power of your focus. And so if there's something that you don't want and you know it because it feels bad when you focus upon it, you look briefly and then you divert your eyes and your attention to something that feels better. So in step five, you're in control of your vibration, embracing variety, liking choices from the buffet, but wise enough to know that you need not linger someplace you don't want to be. And if you don't, there will be no vibrational attachment on your part. Step five is such a delicious place to be.
I love step five. Would it be fair to say that step three is more conditional than the unconditional step five? Like step three can be triggered to step one, and step five is unconditional.
Yeah, and why is that?
Because it has
step four was
momentum.
in there.
Yeah.
Step three, you're learning your way, like learning to ride the bicycle. You watch some child learning to walk and he falls down. You don't say, get up, you little dummy. You know that he's going to find his balance, and you will find balance in step three if you get hooked on the feeling of feeling good. If you care about feeling good, then step four will become your mastery of step three. And so you're absolutely correct. Step three has more likely resistance in it Then step 4, because step 4, you've practiced it more. And once you are truly a master of how you feel, we don't mean always feeling good. We don't mean having only positive emotion. We mean having awareness of when you're aligned and awareness of when you're not, and at least choosing it. In other words, just doing it on purpose, being deliberate about it. Sometimes you just feel good being bad. Sometimes it feels good to push it a little bit just to make sure that the universe hasn't lost its grip on the law of attraction. Sometimes it's satisfying to see things turn out just the way you knew they would, even if you didn't want them to turn out that way. Yep, just testing you, just making sure that the universe is still operating the way I know it to be, and that it's responding to my vibration. But as you come into this alignment, as you are demonstrating through your alignment, that's the way life is supposed to be. There is nothing that you cannot be or do or have, and this life will just keep pointing out to you, and you will never reach the place where you have beat it or doed it or haved it all. There will always be something more that you are reaching for. That's the promise of your eternal life experience.
Whoa. All right, guys, what's going on IG Live? Let me stop sharing my screen. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to another night of Woke Wednesday. Guys, I'm so excited for tonight's call. I have a super special guest tonight. We have 14 people on the call. We're on YouTube Live. We're on IG Live. We are out here, and another night in the books. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. What's up, Summer? What's up, Javi? Thank you guys so much for being on the call. Super excited. Tonight is really, really special, guys. I have somebody who, this individual literally is somebody who I've just recently met this last convention. If you're not in I Am Academy, we have conventions all the time with our teams. We're growing, and I met this individual, and his energy is just whoa. Like, literally, that's all I could say. Is just like, when you are around this individual, you feel high. You feel vibrating highly, literally. So I am really, really excited to hear what he has to say. I heard him speaking on a call the other night, and I shot him a text, and I was like, yo, I know my audience would love to hear what you have to say. I don't even know what this individual is going to talk about, but I know whatever it is, you'll need to get your notebooks and your pens out, because this guy is everything right now. He is a chairman 10 within this business, within I Am Academy, which is a super, super amazing rank to be hit in this company. And not only that, his personal development is on point. And that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to get him on this call, because the stuff he was speaking about the other night just had me. Like, I have so many notes from the other night, and I am just super excited to hear what he has in store for us tonight. So without further ado, make sure you keep sharing this link. Super excited to announce this guest. Thank you so much for being on. Drake, I'm going to let you take it away. I'm going to make you host. Thank you so much. Let's get it.
Boom, 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 boom. Can y'all hear me? Perfect. We good. Bet. Let's get it. I'm gonna pin myself. Oh, that's dope. It says live on YouTube. That's super cool. I've never seen that before. But yo, Jenna, I appreciate you, girl. It's been a busy day, so I respect your guys' time. I'm grateful to be here. First of all, if you have not, type in your Telegram chats real quick. Just type "don't miss this." Right? Type "don't miss this" in your Telegram chats and your leadership chats. Say, don't miss this, right? I always say, the Zoom you miss is probably the Zoom that you needed, right? And, you're grateful to have someone like Jenna to really put something together like this. I think leadership is all about providing a community for people to grow in. And girl, you're doing that. You're a boss. You're one of the top women inside of this company. I'm grateful to be on your chairman run. I'm grateful to be here as, not only a mentor, but as a friend. And I'm excited to see what you're going to do in this industry. It's going to be super dope. So let's get to it, guys. Like I said, I'm fired up. I'm excited. I've been telling my organization, I'm like, yo, this is the best Drake you got. You know what I'm saying? This is the best Drake you got. I'm the best I've ever been. and I'm very tapped in spiritually, to this company. I'm very tapped in spiritually to myself. And, we're seeing the results, really pour in right now inside of this business. So guys, I'm excited, first of all, I want to introduce myself, and you guys don't know me. I'm Chairman 10, Drake Denison, soon to be Chairman 25. And, guys, I've been doing I Am for 6 years now. I come from humble beginnings, broke, busted, disgusted, domestic violence, drug background, drug history in the family, and I made it out of it, guys. I played college football, dropped out, joined I Am. And guys, this business changed my life. It changed my mom's life. It changed my family's life. And it's going to change your life. Write that down, right? This company is going to change my life. I want you guys very carefully to do everything that I say tonight, and listen to every single word that I say, because I'm not on here for myself. I'm on here to really help you guys, get to the next level. I don't care what the call is. I don't care what size the call is. I had my leadership call with a couple of my leaders, literally just 2 leaders. And I feel like that call, just with 2 leaders, is going to produce 500 to 1,000 people inside of my organization. So I'm here to help every single one of you guys personally get to the next level. I'm not here just to speak to a call and feel good. I'm going to give you some stuff tonight that I really think can help you personally, right? I love you guys. So let's get to it, man. I'm grateful. I think the first thing, that I really even, like to talk about, is, what really got me, or you or us, into this platform. If you're on this call, if you're on this platform, just understand, like myself, I was working valet, I was working bar industry. So I was listening to Bob Proctor this week, and he said, the reason why you're not at your goal is because you're not vibrating at your goal. And I really started to pay attention. I've heard that so many times, but I listened to it this week, and I was like, wow, vibrating at my goal, what does that really look like? And before we get into vibration, I'm not going to talk about vibration on here and just go over a vibration training, but I want you guys to understand that this stuff is very important. The spiritual side of success is 90% of your success inside of entrepreneurship. Okay, write that down. The spiritual side of success is 90% of your success. Okay, what is the spiritual side of success? The spiritual side of success is your thoughts, is your feelings, okay, is your moods, is your emotions, it's the affirmations, it's the belief, it's the faith, okay? These things, they separate the greats from the average. The spiritual side of success separates the greats from the average, okay? So if you want the physical success, you want the confidence, you want, the posture, you want, the riches, you want, momentum, you want, to walk tall, you want for people to respect you. Guys, all of that physical success comes from the spiritual side of success, okay? So we need to understand that tonight. We need to take the spiritual side a little bit more serious inside of your entrepreneurship career, okay? Spiritual side of success. Number 1, okay? The main component, I feel like, in the spiritual side of success, and this is something that I want to break down to you guys, is the word thoughts. Thoughts are very, very important. Thoughts are actually the most important thing on the planet, okay? Thoughts. Underline the word, thoughts, okay? You need to pay attention to this word throughout the next 5 to 10 years of your entire career, okay, inside of this business. Your thoughts, you have to pay attention to these the most. Why? When we join this business, we are, okay, type a 1 in the chat. I want you guys to type a 1 in the chat. If, when you join this business, you were a different person than who you are today. Okay? Good, team. Okay? Team, let's get active in the chats. Okay? Let's get active in the chats. Write some notes in the chats. Right? When you write a note down, type it in your Telegram chat. Okay. If you write a nugget down, you're like, yo, bro, this dude just said thoughts are things. Wow. Okay. Type it up and then copy it and paste it in your Telegram chat. This is going to build the culture of your business. This is how you build a big business. That's building 101. Okay. And then also write the notes in the Zoom chat, right? So people can follow along with it as well, because somebody on this call might have missed something that I said, but you have the note, so you're able to help them. Okay. So get the call very active tonight. All right. So thoughts, guys, everything that I've learned inside of this business came from, okay, somebody else's thoughts. Now, when I came into this business, when you came into this business, we were different people. But what changed? Okay. The main thing that changed is our thoughts started to change. Okay. We started to think more about success. We started to think about our goals. Like, holy shit, nobody's ever asked me about my goals ever. Okay. My mom has never sat me down and helped me write a list of goals. Type a 2 in the chat if you're the same way. My mom has never done that. Okay. My coaches, I played college football. No one's ever written my goals for me. Okay. When I joined this business, first day I wrote some goals. I was like, yo, what is this? Okay. First day in the business, wrote some goals, wrote a list of 600 people, and I listened to Outwitting the Devil. Scariest day of my life. Okay. It was terrifying. Right. But my thoughts started to change. Now, this is important too. Your thoughts already started to change before the business. You were getting ready for the business. You started to think, right? Unconsciously, yo, I want something else. I want something different for my life. I want this. I want this. I'm not happy here. And what happens, and this is what I'm going to go into here in a second. Okay, this is going to be my next subject. But your feelings started to change for your life, which our feelings come from our heart, which I'm going to break down in a second. But we got to start with the thoughts. Okay, write this down. When we think a thought, we give it life by love or fear. When we think a thought, we give it life by the love or fear we give to that thought. Okay, let's say it one more time. When we think a thought, we give it life by the love or the fear we give to that thought. And you guys ever listen to Mike Miles? He talks about law of polarity, but et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. These things are important. Okay. When we think a thought, we give it life by the love or the fear we give to that thought. What thoughts are you giving towards your business? I started to think 3, 4, 5 months ago, my thoughts are getting super negative. My thoughts are going back to my old programming. We always say, me and Cash Cartier had a talk the other day. And I was telling Cash, I was like, bro, blah, 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 blah. I was telling him the same thing. And he was like, Drake, I'm starting to think that thing that they say, okay? Type of 1 in the chat if you ever heard this. Whenever your mind is stretched, okay, it'll never go back to its original form. Who's heard that? I've heard it for sure. Okay. But guys, it can go back to its original form. That is a false statement. Okay. I don't believe in that statement anymore. 5 years in entrepreneurship of saying that statement in conventions, in hotel events, I've said the same. And then I actually started to figure out with Cash, I was like, bro, our thoughts, our mind, even though it stretches, it can still go back to its original form. How? Because of our thoughts. We can go back to the same thought processes that we had before the business. Maybe our first month in the business, second month, third month, fourth month. You could have a lot of success, a lot of momentum. Okay. Team goes to 50, team goes to 60, team goes to 100. Then those 100, your team goes down to 20. Now, what are your thoughts? Do you think that you're giving life to your thoughts? Or are you bringing your thoughts death? I think it's not going to be love. It's more going to be fear. Okay. I want to go hit chairman, but there's fear attached to that thought now because you've deranked from chairman. Talking about myself. Everything that I'm saying, I'm talking about myself. Okay. Is this making sense? I can see all your cameras. Just nod yes or yes. Just nod yes if this is making sense. Okay. Right. What's up? Golden Shorty. I don't know how to, Farana, I think is, you know what I mean? Javier Mendoza. I see you, bro. Okay. So what is my point in this? Is when we begin to stretch our mind, we have to pay attention to our thoughts because they can go back to their original form. Now, write this down. Feeling is the union of emotion and thought. Remember what I was talking about was I started to feel negative. I was like, bro, my back office went down. I don't have the right amount of money to put inside my trade account. I got to go valet. I got to do this. My mom needs me. Okay. I got to make some shit shake. So the union of those thoughts, there's always a union of thought and emotion. So what emotion was I given? I was given it fear, not love. I was not giving it love. Then what did I start to do? Okay. I started, guys, you will never find true success until you find yourself. Jeez. You will never find true. I don't think I've ever done the Zoom like this. Jen, I appreciate you putting me on here. Okay. Get to train something other than building. You know what I'm saying? Guys, you will never find true success without finding yourself. Now, what happens when you find yourself? All you guys probably meditate. All you guys probably pray. I pray and I meditate. I think they're kind of the same thing. Okay. Now, when I started to meditate, I started to find myself. Why? Because I started to listen to my thoughts and I started to understand what was in my heart. Feeling happens in our heart, family. And this is going to be the most important thing that I'm going to talk to you guys tonight about. Feeling and belief are connected. So we went from thoughts. Wow. We went from thoughts. Are they love or they fear? Okay, thoughts. Now we attach feelings to these thoughts. Okay, cool. My thoughts. Now I get my feelings from the thoughts and emotions attached. Okay, now I have feelings. And then where are my feelings coming from? My heart. And then I started to figure out, wow, feelings and belief are connected. I read that the other day. I was like, wow, feelings and belief are connected. So how I feel is going to determine my belief. Where does that feeling come from? It comes from my heart. Okay. The feeling is created from the emotions. Okay. Unified with my thoughts, and everything roots from my thought. Okay. So what I had to do, guys, was I had to start to change my thoughts. How I started to change my thoughts was I searched my heart. How I started to change my heart. Okay. This is the most important part. Okay. I think it takes a lot of work to change your heart. I think it takes a lot. You can be excited. You can start to have love, but it really comes when you get tested inside of this business, inside of entrepreneurship. It maybe even just tested in your life. Okay. The test. Okay. You have to be tested to be trusted with your blessings, team. You have to be tested to be trusted with your blessing. And what is the blessing testing? It's testing your belief. It's testing your faith. Your belief comes from what? Your feeling. Your feeling comes from what? Your heart. Okay. Feeling is made up of emotion and thoughts. So if you know that your belief is going to be tested, where do you need to go to? You need to go to your thoughts. Where are your thoughts at every single day inside of this business? Guys, it is a battle every day. It is like, as a chairman, Tim, as someone doing this 5.5 years, it's a battle every single day, especially if you're working a job on this call. What do I tell people that are working a job and also trying to succeed in their business? Okay. Because I've been there actually a lot of times. The main thing that happens when people work, okay, type of 1 in the chat if I can go down this route. Okay. Type of 2 in the chat if you work a job. Very important right now. Very, very important. I want to help you guys transition into where your thoughts need to be. The main thing that people start to do when they're working their job is they start to change the feelings and emotions inside of them because of their thoughts. And their thoughts are dictated by their environment. Guys, if you don't meditate, if you're not understanding your own thoughts and being conscious and being self-aware, then you might walk into work tomorrow. The minute you get there, yo, why didn't you clock out yesterday at lunch? You went to lunch without clocking out. Now, what are your thoughts? Thoughts are everywhere. Why do I got to clock out for lunch? I want to work 8 hours. Like, why do I got to clock out for lunch? This makes no sense. It's not love. Okay. You're pouring a different feeling. The feeling is what? Emotion and thoughts. So the emotion that you're putting inside of your thoughts, it's going to dictate a different feeling. And you might go home and work your business. You might go home and trade. You have a horrible day trading. You might have a horrible day building the business. And this is why actually people quit, is because of their thoughts, and they never change their thoughts. Okay, guys, we are anxious to improve our circumstances, but we're unwilling to improve ourselves. We're anxious always to improve our circumstances. We're anxious to improve our life. We're anxious to improve where we live, what our bank account says, the numbers in the back office. We're anxious to change everything. We're anxious to change our area code. We're anxious to change our clothes. I used to go 2 days without changing clothes. I'm like, I just traded 48 hours straight. Like, we're anxious to change everything, but we're unwilling to improve ourselves. Okay? When we come to the realization, guys, that we are the creator of our circumstances, everything changes. How do we create our circumstances? Guys, we have this thing called our thoughts. We have this thing called our mind. Okay? Guys, I never let anybody dictate my circumstances. I come to this office, I don't care who's here, I'm screaming. Like, I'm yelling. Yo, what's poppin'? Like, I am bringing my energy. I am myself. I'm not worried about anybody outside of this realm but me. This is my vibration. This is my thoughts. This is where we're headed. I got the feeling from my emotions and my thoughts. I'm thinking chairman, and I'm excited, and nobody else is going to deter me from that. Nobody else is going to deter me from that. I had to tell a girl, I'm like, I can't even message you. I can't even think, because I don't want to think a negative thought. Like, I can't even have a relationship right now. That's like, I talked to my mom the other day. My mom was talking to me about her job. I'm like, Mom, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Okay. Then she started to talk about the negative things at her job. I was like, Mom, I'm proud of you, but I can't talk to you about that right now. That's my mom. I was like, Mom, the positive talk that we just had I want to talk about it. But the negative, the venting, we can't talk about that. I got to go. Okay. Because I can't let anything mess up my feelings. My feelings, I protect. You're not messing up my feeling of this business. Why? Because I've had it for 5.5 years. You can't mess up my passion inside of this business. Why? I've had it 5.5 years. So I can't let you around me if you try to change my thoughts. If you make me think different things. If you make me think about smoking weed. If you make me think about partying. If you make me, bro, my boy started dating this girl, and then they were all bottle girls. And then I was trying to prospect the bottle girls. Then we went out to a section, it was like 5 months ago. And I was like, yo, what am I doing right now? Why am I going to the club to network with these people that I want to bring in? This is messing me up. This is ridiculous. Guys, that's how crucial I think about my thoughts. That's how crucial I think about my feelings. Do not mess up my feelings. Why do I love going to convention? Because my feelings get created there. My emotions and my thoughts, like, yo, my thoughts only about the business, only about success, only busy schedule, right? Wake up 6 a.m., shower, get to the convention, boom, 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 lunch, convention, okay? Picture, autograph, mastermind. I mean, that's a chairman life. You guys that are going to convention, go to convention feeling like you're a chairman. Like, yo, I'm going to the mastermind because I'm a chairman. I'm getting up early because I'm a chairman. I'm grinding all day, meeting people, taking pictures, interviewing people like I'm a chairman. Guys, that's a chairman schedule, because in 3 days, 4 days from that, after you get to convention, you go back to your regular life. You got to hold on to that feeling, okay? But the main reason why the people don't hold on to the feeling is because they let their thoughts go back to the same thing they were. Yo, we don't got chicken tenders on the menu today? Fuck. Like, yo, I I'm going home early. I'm stressed. I haven't made money at this job in 3 days. We're slow. It's snow. Can't do it. Can't do it. Guys, write this down. Good thoughts and actions can never produce bad results. Bad thoughts and actions can never produce good results. One more time. Good thoughts and actions can never produce bad results. When I have good thoughts and I follow them up with actions, like, yo, call with Jenna. Seems pretty cool. Would love to do it. Now we're acting on it. Guys, this call is not going to give me a bad result. Neither is it going to be you. But somebody that missed this call is scrolling on Instagram, so they're thinking about somebody else's life. They're actually comparing themselves to that life. Then their emotions are attaching to it, so their feelings are attaching to it. That's where their heart is, and their belief is going to start to waver in the business because they're not plugged in. Wow. Guys, it's the whole ball game. Whole ball game. Okay? Whole ball game. Okay? Any questions on any of that stuff, you can write it in the chat box. Keep it chill. Whole ball game. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all listening, man. I appreciate it. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Hopefully one thing I've already said has already helped you, man. Already helped you. You know, the thought process is the whole ball game in this business. Okay. Whenever I start somebody in my business, I automatically already start to think, okay, as I am them. When I'm mentoring somebody, I don't mentor them from me. I mentor them on how they think. Leadership. Why a lot of leaders struggle, people on here that have a team, is because you're trying to lead people based off your thoughts. You have 500 people in your business and all of them think a different way. You have to put yourself in their shoes. Yo, Logan missed a call tonight. First thing you would probably do, this is what I used to do. I'm a hothead. I get pissed off easily. Okay. It's one of my, faults. Okay. I'm not going to blame it because I'm a tourist, but what I used to do is I was like, yo, so-and-so missed the call. Call him. Yo, bro, where are you at? Cussing at him. Toxic trait for sure. Very toxic. Guys, what I've started to do now is I actually think something through. I'm like, yo, this person missed this call, but why did they miss the call? Let me go ask them. Let me put myself in their shoes. Okay. When you start to think like other people, okay, you put yourself in their shoes, their thought process, then now you can mentor people. But first, you got to be self-aware of your own thoughts and actions. Okay. Where are my thoughts going every single day? What am I learning? What am I viewing? Okay. What am I training on? Okay, cool. I listen to Jim Rohn all day. I was on every single training. I was on every single go live. But guess what? My emotions suck. Okay. My emotions suck. I'm depressed. I still lost a trade. Okay. Rent's due. Okay. My mom is calling me, talking about my grandpa about to pass away. Okay. But all your thoughts were still on your business. All your thoughts were still on your goals. But something in your life is messing up your emotions. Guys, this is where they talk about is you have to create your own environment. And what a lot of people think is you got to be in the right place. You got to be in a coffee shop with a bunch of people. You have to go to convention. No. How you create an environment is inside of your own head. You're muy grande cabeza. Okay? Muy grande cabeza, ya tú sabes. Feel me? You have to start to create an environment inside of your head that is unbeatable. One thing you always hear me and Cash say is, how are you going to beat me when I'm playing in my own head? I'm in my own head. Javier Mendoza is not in my head. Javier Mendoza is in his head. And nobody can beat Javier if nobody can enter Javier's head. You are unbeatable, my brother. You are unstoppable, my brother. Guess what's stopping you, Javier? Guess what's stopping you from that next level? Is your thoughts. It's because you're letting somebody else dictate your thoughts. You are unbeatable, my brother. Who's going to stop you? Someone that told you no? That's either good. someone telling you no is only going to mess up two things: your thoughts or your feelings or your emotions, which create your feelings. Now I'm down. Now I'm pissed off. But that person telling you no, if you already created your environment inside your head that everyone tells you yes, yo, I can't get told no. Someone told me no, I didn't hear it. You got to be crazy a little bit. Y'all get what I'm saying? You got to be a little bit of a nutcase. He told me no. No, I didn't hear that. No, Drake, he definitely told you no. He walked out of the coffee shop. No, I don't know. Wasn't me. I don't get told no. Nobody tells me no. I am the best. I am unbeatable. Who's going to stop me? Who? Drake, you blew your account. No, I didn't. It says $4, but that's not really what it says. I made $100,000 today trading. Guys, I have this. I'll put y'all on. Download this app called Think Up. It's called Think Up. Think Up. Super cool. Super cool. It actually records affirmations that you say. I use this on my road to chairman. These are my affirmations. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm a Chairman 100. Thank you, God. I'm a money magnet. Money flows into my bank account like water. I am bringing leaders into my business every day. And this is the one I just added a month ago. I made $100,000 in one trade today. Guys, I play this all day. I play this all day.
I made $100,000 in one trade today.
Yes, I did.
I am so happy and grateful now that I am a Chairman 100. Thank you, God.
Who's saying that? Yeah, it's my voice. So who's saying it? I'm saying it. Me. From my thoughts and my words. So when I'm sleeping, my brain's hearing me talk, so that's my thoughts. Drake, you made $200 today? Nope. You made $100,000 today trading. Like I'm not gonna stop saying that outcome until it's there. Who's gonna tell me otherwise? Nobody. Nobody is gonna tell me otherwise. Not one person is gonna tell me that I made $200 a day trading. I didn't. I made 100K. If I need to wait 12 months for that to happen, I gotta wait 12 months. But I'm not living in today. I'm not living in anything but that trade. Guys, you don't just pull your goal to you. It's not like that. You grow into your goal. Well, I'm going to change my vibration. You grow into a higher vibration, my brothers and sisters. Jenna had to grow to vibrate higher. She didn't just listen to meditative music in the morning and she vibrates all day. Like, I would say Jenna, Ivana on the call, they probably put a lot of work into their spiritual side. A lot of stuff, trauma they had to deal with. A lot of crime, a lot of meditation, journaling, a lot of stuff they had to go through. So what? They would never think those thoughts again. Never think those thoughts again so they can plant new ones and grow towards those. And Ivana, I guarantee you, when Ivana is sleeping in her bed at night, she is like, well, Ivana lives in Miami. She lives in a cool spot. But she's still not like, oh, wow, great. I'm in Miami. I'm in my crib. I'm just so happy. Like, wow. I guarantee you, she's already in her next crib in her mind. She's in a beautiful mansion, maybe in Puerto Rico, with children, with her husband. Okay? Who knows? Maybe she doesn't want children. Okay? But she's in a different place in her mind. I promise you, whether it's the home or the business or the helicopter or the private jets, she's somewhere in a different planet in her mind. Okay? Does this make sense? Just yes. Type a 1 in the chat. Okay. My freaking ring light went out. I'm gonna let it affect my emotions and my thoughts right now. Just joking. Okay. But guys, to end it out, I want to end you guys out, and I'm gonna end you guys out on this. Okay. I only trained on a few things tonight because that's how important I want you to start to take these 2 things, is your thoughts. Okay. You can grow into something beautiful. If you're looking at your pictures from 2 months ago and you're still that same person from 2 months ago, guys, you're not growing enough. If you're training and you're still training on the things that you trained on 2 months ago, you're not growing enough. If you're blowing the same size account from 2 months ago as you're doing today, you're not growing enough. On the spiritual side, okay? You're not growing enough. You got to grow every day. And it's not just go to the gym. It's not just, right? It's not just wake up early. It's not doing the physical things. It's the spiritual things that lead to the physical things and you doing them great. You will do everything in your life better if you believe a little bit more. You will get a lot more closes every single day if you just believe a little bit more. Where does the belief come from? Your heart. Okay. So guys, I love you guys. I will see you guys in Palm Beach. Guys, this is a cool time because you're about to see yourself grow into something that you never thought was capable. I am today a man that I never thought was really capable. I never thought I would grow to this level inside of myself. I never thought someone would try to make me mad and I wouldn't say something to them. I never thought that I'd be praying this much. I never thought that I'd be this positive, waking up. People every day, Drake, why are you so positive? Why are you so crazy? Why are you so this? Why are you so this? Because I just made $100,000 in one trade today. What's pissing you off when you made $100,000 in one trade today? Who's saying no to you? No one's telling me no. I've gotten 3 personals this week. I got 3 more loaded up. I'm going 30 for the month. I'm going chairman 25 in the next 30, 60, 90 days. No one's going to stop me but myself. You are the creator of your destiny. You're the creator of your world. You, from your thoughts and your cabeza, from your feelings, don't let anybody mess it up. You got to cut people out of your life because they're fucking up your thoughts. Cut them out tonight. Don't let anything come between you and your thoughts. Y'all got me? And you, Javier Mendoza, Ivana, Golden Shorty. Okay? You have something great in you that this company needs for it to come out. And the only way it's going to come out is if you work from your thoughts to your feelings to your belief and you walk around as a different person. You got to vibrate differently. I watched Neno speak at a wealth conference this past weekend in Dallas, and I was just watching Neno walk. And I study these things. I'm weird, okay? And I watched Neno walk, and I was like, bro, this dude's aura is different. Like, it's disgustingly different. Like, this dude is vibrating at a level that nobody in this weird conference is vibrating at. Like, all these dudes, real estate, this. Neno gets on stage, blows the crowd away. Blows them away. Why? Because we're vibrating so high. People have no idea. That dude's aura. And then once you match it, once they become unified, your emotions and your thoughts, you're vibrating at the level you want to vibrate at, bro, then your aura is so different. Then someone's going to come to you like, yo, you see that Ivana girl over there? I don't know who that is, but she feels successful. You see Javier? He walked in the room. I don't know who that dude is, but he's something special. I hear that every day now. I don't mean to be narcissistic or whatever the hell, but I'm like, every day I'm like, yo, bro, like, you're just different. I be meeting everybody, coffee shops, hotels, this, all around Dallas. We're like, dude, who are you, bro? You're just so different. I know I'm different. I vibrate differently. My aura is pure. It's radiating. Because I know what happened today. I made $100,000 in one day. One day. I can't, oh my God. Okay, I love you guys. Start to get a little bit more crazy. Start to get a little bit more of a nutcase. Okay. This company needs it, man. We need a little bit more crazy people inside of this platform like me. Okay. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in Palm Beach. Jenna, I'm going to pass it back to you. Hopefully you guys learned one thing that can help you tonight. Okay. One thing. And if you did, DM me what you learned. Let's talk some more. Okay. Jenna, I'm going to pass it back. Love you, girl.
Whoa. Wow. Guys, I am just blown away right now. Guys, drop some 7s in the chat for Mr. Drake Denison. Oh my God. I don't want to even be like this, but I think he was one of the top speakers we've had on the call. Do you guys agree? Damn.
Love you, Drake.
Thank you so much. I'm so super grateful for all of the information. Like literally, guys, I don't know if you guys were taking, I literally have 4, 5, 6 pages of notes. 6 pages of notes. And what, like Javi, like, damn. And this is something that we talk about all the time, right, guys? How our thoughts paired with our emotions and actions create our reality, right? We are the architects of our destiny. We are the creators of our environment, of our reality. So make sure that you take everything that you learned tonight and everything that we always speak about and put it into action, because you literally can change your life with just one thought, with just one step in the right direction, right? So I am just like super like awake now, because he is just like, oh my God. And okay, yeah, no, I know. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can unpin. I don't even know how to do that, so I don't know why it's not letting me. But who is in the mood to meditate? I can't pin mine for some reason. I don't know. Perfect. Thank you. Okay.
I love y'all.
Thanks, Drake. All right. Who's in the mood to meditate? Does anybody want to meditate tonight? Do a little 10-minute meditation? Drop a 7 in the chat if you want to do a meditation. Awesome. Okay, great. All right, guys. So I am just like, oh my God. Who's going to West Palm? Who's going to West Palm? Make sure that you add Drake on Instagram. Add me on Instagram if you don't have me, journeywith_Jenna. I'll drop Drake's Instagram as well. And come up to us. Drake, like literally, I went up to him and I was speaking to him, and he is so humble. You can ask him anything. So make sure that you're doing things like this, guys. Come up to me. I will talk to you about anything. We can get down on Woke Wednesday next Wednesday, because I'm gonna be in Palm Beach next Wednesday. All right, cool, guys. So make sure that you guys are getting in a really comfortable position. Dim the lights, light a candle. You can turn your camera off if you want. You can lay down. You can sit in a chair. Just make sure that you're in a really comfortable position. Make sure that you are somewhere where you have no distractions. And let's get into a meditative present mode. I want you to forget about everything that happened today, everything that happened 5 minutes ago. Forget about the call, forget about what you ate for dinner, forget about all of that, and just be here in this present moment. Take a deep breath. Hold at the top and let go. Hold some crystals if you have some. And let's get into this meditation.
Did you know that the average adult has 5 to 20 pounds of toxic poop in their body at
Well,
any given
that was
moment?
interesting. Sorry about that. Here we go, guys.
Welcome to the
Calm. Let's start today's session by finding a comfortable position with a tall, straight back. Allow your arms to rest gently. And when you're ready, close your eyes. Bring full attention to this very moment, settling in and allowing the mind and body to still. And with openness, patience, and curiosity, bring your awareness to the breath. Taking a deep breath in and releasing it fully. Follow the breath as it flows in and out of your body. And taking one last deep breath before letting the breath settle. Allowing it to feel natural and easy. Don't try to force the breath or regulate it in any way. Just allow it to flow naturally on its own. And we'll scan down the body now, concentrating our attention from part to part. Start by bringing your attention to the top of your head and scalp, feeling whatever's happening in this area. You might feel tingling or heat, throbbing or soft vibrations. There may be strong sensation, or you might not feel much at all. Now lower your attention to your forehead, face, and jaw. Allow the muscles here to relax. On your next out-breath, let that sensation dissolve. Lower your focus to the neck, letting the throat and sides and back of the neck soften. Notice any sensation that arises on the surface of the skin or deeper within. Now bring your attention to your shoulders, noticing if there's any tension or strain. Breathe into your shoulders, and if any parts feel tight, allow them to relax. Extend your awareness down the arms, towards the wrists, palms, and fingers. On the next out breath, allow them to soften. Now come to the chest, observing the rise and fall of each breath. Notice how the lungs expand and contract. Direct your attention to your upper and lower back. There may be some intensity, as this is an area where we commonly hold stress. If you notice any tension or warmth or discomfort, just observe what's there. With each breath you take, soften just a little bit more. Moving your focus around to your abdomen. Notice it expanding, filling up with air, and slowly emptying on the exhale. Then bring your attention to your pelvis. Notice where your body makes contact with the ground or your chair. And direct your breath into this area, relaxing into stillness. Now scan your legs, observing your thighs. Notice where they make contact with your cushion or chair. Lowering your attention to your knees and your shins and calves. Let your legs soften and tensions release. When you're ready, breathe into your ankles, your feet and toes. Let them relax and become soft, sinking into a state of relaxed awareness. And as we near the end of the session, take a moment to notice how you feel. You may find that you're more relaxed, as this is often a common outcome of meditation. And this is one of the reasons why it's so helpful to meditate during times of stress. When we're experiencing stress, our amygdala fires up and it's difficult to make thoughtful decisions. So if we find our mind is clouded due to overwhelm, we can use meditation as a tool to calm the mind down. Ideally, we want to meditate in a preventative way so we don't get to that point. But the practice is here for you whenever you need it. And as we near the end of the session, bring your attention back to the room. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And slowly open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed today's Daily Calm. I invite you to bring this state of peace with you.
All right. How is everyone feeling? Hopefully you are feeling rested. You are feeling calm. You are feeling just at ease. And this is a great way to end off your nights. I hope you guys are doing this on a daily basis. I love every single one of you. Thank you for sticking around. Those of you who stuck around for the meditation, you guys had an amazing call tonight. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for Drake. I'm grateful for you, Javi, Ivana, Kat, Shauna, Logan, everybody that's on this call and who continues to get on this call to support me and to support yourselves in growing your awareness and just getting woke every Wednesday. So I love every single